It's a great place, but you don't have to cheer for it. That's fine.
No shame.
Please give it up for Michael Murphy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Michael Murphy. Give it up.
Woo! Me. Fuck yeah. We out here. How y'all doing?
Woo!
It's about as good as you're supposed to be doing. It's Wednesday. It's rough, right? It's what? For you, man. It's hard life out here for the rest of us. Right? It's skirting by. So I recently became an adult and I got my own place. I moved out from mommy and daddy. We're doing so good. It's the first time since I dropped out of college that, oh God, I feel so free now. So I'm now 1 for 1 when it comes to signing a lease on an apartment in the state of Alabama. When I went to college at the University of Alabama, where they don't like people like us. Very true. Yeah, Jay's not welcome. He's not allowed to come within 50. Like Birmingham, that's the line. It's as far as he can go. But I signed a lease with 4 women on an apartment at the University of Alabama, and it didn't go well. And here's what happened. So I'm sitting in math class at 8 a.m. because I hate myself, and I get a text from my mom that says, Michael Austin Murphy, you're dead. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to drive 4.5 hours. I'm going to murder you. And I said, Mother, whatever did I do? They said, I got a call from your apartment complex that your lease application got declined because of your criminal record. Now you can look at me and see that I am the least threatening person that's ever existed. I look like the teddy bear that they're making fun of the Chinese president with. I do. It's going so well. We're winning the fight. But I said, Mom, I don't know what you mean. I would never. And she said, call me. And I said, Mother, I'm learning mathematics. She said, this is more important than math. Call me. And to a Jersey Ginger Jew mother, you would know, right? That's insane. That's a leap. I mean, she would never say that. So I go out and I call her, and she said, go to the apartment complex, figure out what happened, or I'm going to murder you. I will drive 4.5 hours thinking about ways to murder you. And I said, that's probably how I got my record, but it's fine. So I took the bus like a good broke college kid did, and I went all the way to this apartment complex, and I said, hi. The hell? Help me. And they said, oh, you're Michael Murphy? And I said, I am. And they said, yeah, we declined your lease because of that vehicular manslaughter charge. What? They said, yeah, Michael J. Murphy was arrested in Madison, Wisconsin in 2010 and was convicted and served time for vehicular manslaughter.
No!
Let's go ahead and check some things off the box. 1, Michael Austin Murphy. Nobody would make that up. My initials were ma'am. Middle school was hard. Okay? That's box number 1. 2, Madison, Wisconsin. Cold. Snow. Ew. Right? Anyway. 3, vehicular manslaughter. All right, look, I am Southern. I am not drive Grandpappy's truck around the land and accidentally kill a person. Southern. It's more of a Laura Bush, Texas kind of Southern. That's just not who I am. I'm the kind of Southern where I go somewhere and they're like, hi, can I exist? And they're like, no. And I'm like, cool. No lie, I was at the University of Alabama where they hated us, and I was wearing a shirt that had Hebrew on it because I was drunk. And I forgot that I was at this place. And some people drove by in a truck, and they leaned out there. They slowed down enough so that I could hear them, thank God. Otherwise, they were going 40 miles an hour. It was a Chevy S10. They were doing great for themselves. They leaned out of the truck, and they said, go back to Israel. How? Do you guys, I already went birthday. Do you have plane tickets for me? I only fly JetBlue. It's the most Jewish airline. Do you guys have? Can we figure this out? I will. So nice there. Birthright, I did it. It's fine. Cool. It's a lot of sand. Y'all wanna know what Israel's like? Sand and then Jews. You guys like that? May I recommend Arizona? It's right there. You don't need a passport. Who goes to the post office to get a passport? Georgia. The University of Alabama was fun. So when I initially moved in, I had this one roommate who was racist, and so when I first got there, he did not know that I was Jewish. I made it till about Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, all those high holy days. And when I started to have fun and express my beliefs, he was like, what? And I said, well, you see, I know that they don't exist in Mississippi, so let me go ahead and explain. So we have this whole, you know the Bible? All right, cool. Take out the Jesus. That's it. That's it. For real. That's all it is. And he said, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like anything about it. And I said, what if I make French toast out of some challah? Some really good bread, it's braided, make you some French toast. He said, no, I don't like that kike shit. And I said, all right, cool, I'm moving out. I was friends with these 4 girls from back home, and I wound up crashing on their couch regularly, and in return, I would buy them 4 Loko, because that's what college girls need to survive. I was hanging out with them for a couple of months, just avoiding my designated space for as long as possible until I got an email from UA Housing Board that said, you haven't been home in 2 months. I said, how would you know? And also, no, I wasn't. What? It's ridiculous. Who doesn't go home for 2 months? Not me, the good boy. They said, no, you haven't been home in 2 months. Your roommate told us. And I was like, he's racist. And they're like, we all are. It's Alabama. And so I had to go back to my place and prove that my roommate was racist. You know how hard it is to prove that a dude from Mississippi is racist to a dude from Alabama? It's a high benchmark to clear. Eventually, the guy from UA Housing Board saw the cocaine on my roommate's desk and said, you know what, we're going to let you off the hook for this one. We got a bigger problem. And so I tried to sign a lease on that apartment, and it just didn't go well. So I promptly dropped out, and I moved back to Columbus, Georgia, where I started working at Wendy's, because that's what dropouts do. And don't order the chili. It's bad. It's the burgers from the day before. We boil them and we chop it up. That's what the chili is. I'm Mike Murphy. Have a good night.